All right, all right, all right. We're back. We're back, baby.
Hello.
We're back for number 2 today in the sauna, known as the American Fan Podcast.
American Fan Room.
In my barn that's a little warm today. God,
Quite.
man. Yeah, it's. I got 2 fans. I got an exhaust fan. But I mean, unless there's like a major AC unit that I install, it's not. It is helping. As amazing as that, it doesn't feel like it. But trust me, when I first came up here and nothing was on, it's like you're literally sitting in an infrared sauna.
It's almost as bad as your attic when I checked that out.
Oh my God, that project is. Oh man, it's went a little sideways. I love building stuff, but I didn't realize how hot an attic gets. I don't know.
Oh, I could have told you already how bad attics can get.
Yeah,
so.
I may have to postpone that production of our reconstruction until things get a little better, a little better. But let's talk about some fun stuff, some cool stuff. First thing, we were just talking about the Iran war. I want to get your sentiment. Dude, I still can't believe, in the height of, in my opinion, the most idiotic war, a war we have no business being over there. We don't even know what we're fighting for. They changed the goalpost literally 3 times so far. They'll probably change it on a daily basis moving forward. First, it was just to support Israel. That's our ally. Then it's like, okay, we need regime change. Then it became like, well, Iran can't have a nuclear weapon. Then it became all 3. Then it became Iran's going to attack us. Then it became a mixture of those original 3. It's like it's changed on a weekly basis. It's all bullshit. I mean, it's just nuts. But in the height of all this chaos and Trump's apathy, like he doesn't even care, it seems like, about the public, because he's doing this great service to stop Iran from having a nuclear weapon, which they don't have, which they can't make. I don't care what bullshit any of the people, if there's 2 people that watch this or if there's 200, it's verifiable. They can't make a nuclear weapon, and if they could, they can't deliver it. There's no way. It would take them years after, you remember the strike last fall? We've decimated their nuclear capability. Now all of a sudden, you know, like months later, all of a sudden they're able to.
It wasn't even last fall. It was like during the early summertime. Actually, a year ago.
Yeah, it was like a year ago.
It wasn't even fall time. It was crazy.
You're right. Yeah, it was actually summer. What was it, June maybe? I think
you're
right. Yeah,
it was June.
You're right. Anyways, it's been bizarre. But on his golf course, dude, this guy's unreal. I gotta admit. I mean, there's part of me, a small percentage now. It used to be a larger percentage, because I thought he was hilarious. He's so over the top. You know, I even had a phone. It was called the Fletch phone that I would talk to Donald. I don't want to talk to him now. I disconnected that a while ago. I don't want anything to do with the guy. But I thought he was like kind of, in his obnoxious behavior, there was some humor. But there still is. But this is just, it's so crazy. He erected a 22-foot gold-plated statue on his golf course of himself. And they had a ceremony with, what's the guy's name? Mark Burns, I believe, was the evangelical preacher. Yeah, let me look that up for sure. Mark Burns, yep. They call it, did you know that they have a nickname for the statue already? It's called Don Colossus. Like,
what?
It's the nickname for the statue. Oh, dude, I don't agree with everything Jon Stewart has to say, but I love him as a comedian. Still, he's got great material sometimes. And dude, he did
Jon Stewart's like that guy.
He did a bit about Don Colossus. It was hilarious. I'm just like, what is going on? This almost seems like it's a fake universe. You know how like Marvel has like the multiverse?
Yeah.
Like, are we living in like a fake where Trump one day, like literally one day, says, you know, hey, Mr. President, are you concerned about the finances and the financial conditions for the American public? Not one bit. wait a minute, what? You're president. You should care a little bit. And then, like 48 hours later, there's a giant gold-plated statue of him on a golf course. And I'm not the most religious guy. Don't get me wrong. I identify as a Christian. But, no, I identify as like a common sense, like just a good faith Christian, like a normal human being. I mean, but correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't there stuff in the Bible about like ideology of like a false god?
Most religions, yes, but in the Christian faith, it does say you are not to worship.
Yeah,
false prophets. Basically saying anyone that's not Jesus or God, Jesus.
The example of the golden calf,
like those are. If it's not those two, you're not supposed to be worshiping them.
Dude, there's a giant statue of him. It's 22 feet, and they had a religious ceremony. They had a pastor, like, everybody, let's pray. What? What do we do? Praying to who? We were praying to God, like, but the statue isn't Jesus. It's not like God. It's a statue of Donald, and it's so authentic. He's got like a little bit of a belly in the statue. They didn't even like try to make him look a little more trim or handsome in the statue. You can tell it's Trump. It's a 22-foot monstrosity. It's Don Colossus, baby. That's the new superhero. I will die if Marvel comes out with a movie next year. Coming next year, summer 2027, Don Colossus. Like, dude, what is going on? It's insanity, in my opinion. But what are your sentiments on this? I mean, do you even have the energy? He's done. Ladies and gentlemen, first time I've seen him. He's toast. He's so tired. He's tired of the BS. I think most Americans are like where Nick's at. I am just a little revved up today.
When I hear of Trump statues, I'm just like, all right,
what is going on?
I think when people exaggerate on making, like, I think statues are such a stupid topic to begin with. Like, when they were like in 2018, or I think it was 2018, when they were talking about, like, tearing down the statues or whatever, I'm like, dude, the fact that a statue was made, it's not to celebrate someone. It's just it's a matter of
documenting history.
It's documenting history.
That's all that
so
was.
The fact that people were arguing about that, I'm just
so
like,
stupid.
It was really dumb. And now Trump has this Don Colossus.
That was a ginger ale belch. That came from the belly.
It's just when now that of all the things we're doing right now, America can't afford anything right now. And you make a fucking statue called Don Colossus.
Where is the priority here? Like, can we solve
you
the
can't
American
come up,
issues?
Like, it was already funny enough. Like, I've been watching videos of this recently. I've shown you him once. Penguin Zero. Charlie, he was actually an actor in one of the Hunger Games movies. And one of the things he's been talking about, too, like, it's finally coming. The fact that Trump has a phone. Like, he has the Trump T1 phone, and now he has this statue.
It's just...
He's insane.
It just gets more absurd. I don't know how to describe it.
Like, he doesn't sound like the same person.
No.
And listen, there are some things that are par for the course. Like, when he called... I still love this. I still love the names he gave all these people. Like, dude, this is why I hated when I found out Marco Rubio was going to be a part of his cabinet. I'm like, dude, this is the same dude you called Little Marco, or was that somebody else? Was that Chris Christie?
No, you're right.
He's the one who called Little Marco. Like, he made fun of these fuckers that...
He made fun of everybody.
Like, it was funny.
That's part of why we liked him.
I think and now, one of the same people he made fun of is praising him. Jeb Bush. I remember, dude, him and Jeb Bush, that was the funniest thing from 2016. Like, yeah, you're a tough guy. Wait, I'm talking. Quiet.
I know, like that, but that's a different person than I'm seeing now.
I knew he would make fun of people, and that was, I just accepted that. But now you're not making fun of the people that deserve it. You're going after people that don't, and you're not even giving equal treatment. You don't have any acknowledgement of reality. And what's the thing you talk about? Shortly after yet another attempt on your life. Oh, this is why we need a new ballroom.
within I think it was within 24 hours.
This is why we need a ballroom.
Wait a minute. Like, what are you doing? Like, if somebody...
This is why we need more security, or the left needs mentally...
This is why we need a new ballroom. So, yeah, it's
ballroom,
just insane.
statue on a golf course,
I
and
don't
a
even know
war
what
with
to say.
Iran. It's like, I don't know what to say here.
I literally don't have any words anymore.
It's like I feel like the left was partially aware when they were like, oh, he's a joke or whatever. I'm like, Donnie, I'm going to have a hard time arguing against some of these points and saying Trump's a joke, his priorities are not straight, he doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm going to... Now, back then when they said this, I'm like, compared to your boy Biden and Harris, they didn't know what they were doing either. Now, he looks like those two. He doesn't know what he's doing.
100%. Yeah, it's bad. It's just all the way around it's not good. So we could change topic and we'll wrap it up because I think you're pretty worn out. I think this is the perfect metaphorical example of what the country feels like. Right here, we're hot, we're sweaty. It's like literally 100 degrees in my barn.
No, you know what
we're
it is?
doing our thing, but I'm just kind of tired of the nonsense.
Well, you know what's a good another good analogy for this? It's kind of like rest in peace to this guy, my favorite Tom Hanks movie of all time. It's like The Green Mile, Michael Clark Duncan going, "I'm tired, boss."
I'm tired, boss.
Like that's the state of the country. I'm tired. What do you want me to do?
That was an underrated movie. That was an interesting movie.
I truly
always liked that movie.
Favorite Tom Hanks movie of all time. That's a phenomenal movie.
Wow, that's a big statement. You like that better than Forrest Gump and Castaway? Yeah.
I really like those movies. I just think Green Mile was.
It is. I agree with you. It's an excellent movie.
Stronger. I look at Green Mile similar to how I look at Shawshank, like because they're both prison stories and stuff.
I love Shawshank. It's a top 5 movie all time for me.
Speaking of movies, I've been rewatching Nobody 2 clips. Dude, I forgot how amazing that movie was.
Oh my god, those movies are so good. What's the guy's name? Odenkirk, the actor?
Is it Bob or...
Yeah, it's Bob. So was his last name Odenkirk? I can't remember now. Look that up real quick.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna bridge to another topic real quick because I gotta get this out. We'll do COVID topic next week. There was a CIA whistleblower that came out. The guy's name, James Erdman. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. If I butchered it, sorry. But he came out. Dude, the stuff, we can do a whole episode on it. It's unbelievable what Anthony Fauci, who's got to be, in the history of the U.S., one of the biggest scumbags. He should be rotting in a prison cell. He's a terrible human being.
And who, by the way, Rand Paul's been wanting that, and the Trump administration has been blocking him.
Correct, of course.
Which tells me all I need to know. That's another thing that we could go on in our tangent about that, but
it's like corruption on corruption on corruption. Is that the guy's name? Odenkirk? Yeah?
I'm so loading right now. The service is not great here.
Oh, I got you. Anyways, we'll talk about this. I know this blew your mind when I text you. I go, hey, did you hear anything about these? It's called the Lone Star tick. These ticks that are like all of a sudden there's like mass numbers of these ticks, and it's like people are like, where did they come from? We've always had ticks, but we haven't had this many. And it turns out there are ticks on planet Earth that are bioengineered. And it's from the 70s, and now they're using these ticks are popping up because they get this. This almost sounds like a fake story, but it's not. This is 100% true. And there's a Lone Star tick. It's already infected 455,000 people. These people, if you get bit by this Lone Star tick, and hence the name, it's primarily South Texas, New Mexico, that type of atmospheres where they're being, or where they were dropped, or where they were just dispersed. I don't even know what the right word is, but it's like they were definitely, it was done, it's a governmental thing. These are being dispersed. And I know I sound crazy, but it's going to come out. So we're at the forefront of this information, which we have been in the past a couple times. Like, and then over the next 2 weeks, you're going to hear more and more about Lone Star Tags, which is crazy. They, what's the actual, it's called Alpha Gal, G-A-L, Alpha Gal. I think I dated a girl named Alpha Gal. That's beside the point. Alpha Gal syndrome. It's, which, by the way, who back engineered and bioengineered the ticks that are giving people Alpha Gal syndrome, which, for those of you that don't know what that is, I enlightened myself. I did a lot of reading. Alpha Gal syndrome is a syndrome where if you're bitten by the tick, you develop intolerance for red meat. You can't eat it. It makes you violently ill. So, I mean, this is a thing that 455,000. So this isn't something that happened 4 or 5 cases in the Southwest. No, this is 500,000 people are now afflicted with this. They can eat fine, they can function, but if you put red meat in their body, they can't tolerate it. They become really, really nauseated and sick and violently ill. And I think there's been 2 documented deaths. I can attest to a couple, but it might be growing, who knows. But you just can't eat red meat. Why would anybody bioengineer something where you can't eat meat? Well, what's the alternative to red meat?
Fake meat.
Fake meat. And who makes fake meat? Who's the owner of like all of the Wagyus and all of the fake meats that are out there? The bean burgers. Who is the primary catalyst and owner of those type of companies that manufacture fake meat? Can you guess?
Gates.
Oh, that's right, Bill Gates. So why would you want ticks to be biting people that now can't eat red meat? I don't know. I think in the future, I know it sounds crazy, and I don't care if people say, hey, this guy's a whack job. They've been saying that my whole life. But I think over the next couple of weeks, you're going to see like some more information about Lone Star Tick and Alpha Gal syndrome. You heard it here first on the American F.A.N podcast. Do some due diligence. Do a little bit of reading. Dive into it. It's interesting. But it's also interesting that this dates back to the 70s, where you got Rocky Mountain spotted fever, all of these ailments, all of these tick-delivered ailments were all engineered from the CIA and the government. Like, I mean, that's bona fide fact. Tucker Carlson did a whole show on it, and it's really disturbing. So. And I like my red meat, so I hope I don't get bit by this tick, because I just had a double cheeseburger last night. I only eat red meat once or twice a week. Dude. I mean, when you take a first bite of a double cheeseburger, it's unreal. I could see why America are a bunch of fat bastards. Like, I mean, I mean, you can't eat that all the time. But there is something about a burger or a steak. You can't replace that with fake meat.
No, you can't.
No, it's so delicious, and it's very good for you if you eat it sparingly, and you take proper nutrition in your body. Otherwise, there's such a great content for protein, different minerals, red meat. But I mean, it also has a lot of arachidonic acid, inflammatory response things. So in your gut, in your body, in your joints. So I get it. You can't eat it all the time, but it's so good.
I know.
It was so good. I closed my eyes. Like you see in a movie scene, I bit into the burger and I was like, oh my God. And you start chewing slowly and it's like, oh my God, that's so good.
That's how I actually feel with a local place by where I live. Sadly, I won't be living there much longer after a few months. But this place called Shake Shop.
Oh yeah.
This amazing place Shake Shack. It's such an amazing place. They have this triple cheeseburger with their house sauce. It's very similar to the Big Boy sauce at Big Boy and stuff. Oh my god! When you bite into that with that sauce, it is just you can't replicate that with fake meat. You just can't. And when they want to say, like we're just eating fake meat and stuff, I'm like, dude, that's no better for you than eating red meat on a regular basis. That's why I never understood saying, oh, you're eating vegan meat or something. Like, it's not real food. I'd rather have something that's real than not. And I say this as someone who craves a McDonald's Big Breakfast, even though I know the eggs are not like
real eggs.
They're not real eggs.
It's kind of like fake, but I'm with you. There's certain things in life you just can't replace. Like a burger or a steak. Like the roar of I don't know if it's for you. But I'm also like a sports car guy. Like you go to a baseball game, it's the smell of the baseball field.
Yeah.
You can't there's certain things about sports you just can't replace. Cars. Like if you I loved muscle cars back in the day. I always wanted to own one. My friend Scott has multiple. He has 11 or 12 cars in his collection, muscle cars. And when you turn them on, the way the engine sounds, that rumble of a big block 454 engine, dual carburetor, dual exhaust, and it's that sounds cool. There's certain things you just can't fake, Vagina, that's another one. You can't have a fake vagina. No, you're not wrong. Like when they say, oh yeah, you create a wound and you make a new, I'm like, that's not how it works. Dude, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the podcast. I got what I wanted today. It was the facial expression that I just witnessed 2 seconds ago. It's my favorite expression on planet Earth. He goes, nope, he went there, and that's it, I'm done. I can't take it anymore. He had to go there. But it's true. All joking aside, it's I don't know.
When they try to...
There's these devices out there. I've seen them in magazines. I've never tried one. I swear. I've been approached, but no, I'm not doing it. I don't want a fake vagina. I want the real thing. I think it's... Yeah. I think there's certain things in life that
careful, Fletch. You'll be called transphobic for saying that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that is true. I probably...
Gotta be politically correct for the three people that want... No,
I know.
That. We're not doing
30
that.
people. No, we're not going to be... No, I am not...
Political correctness is not welcome here.
I'm not going to have intercourse with a fake vagina. No way.
Yeah, so...
It's the real thing. So all you ladies out there, I'm available. So...
Great to know.
And there's a reason why. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to come back. We're going to have awesome podcast next week. We'll talk a little bit about COVID. I'm sure something will happen during the week with the Iran war, and maybe we'll do a little movie action. We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
We're going to have fun. We always do things right here at the American Fan Podcast. We try to give you some information, try to make it fun, try to enlighten us as a whole. But, the main thing is we care about the country. We care about the people around us. Yeah. We're just trying to make the world a little bit better and have some fun along the way. So we'll see you next week. Have a good week. And, remember my rule. Watch out for number 1 and don't step in number 2. So
sounds like a plan. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.